All right, good afternoon, everyone. My name is John Hurley. I'm your judge. This afternoon, we're in first appearance court. Today is the day this court determines whether or not there's probable cause for your arrest. We're not here for a trial. You do not need to tell us about your case. You don't need to explain yourself, defend yourself, make excuses. It's not for today. Save that for your attorney in a private meeting. Remember, you have the constitutional right to remain silent. If you give up that right today, whatever you say can and will be used against you. Also, if you have a private attorney, when you called up, let me know who that is. We'll contact your attorney and let them know that you're in court. Now, Mr. Durkee, tell me what's going on.
This is a new case, Your Honor. He's on page 1, bottom of page 1. Page 3 is the domestic violence. So that's for...
He's on page 1 of the afternoon docket?
Correct.
Do you have...
And then the other one, I don't know what happened with that because I thought Eric would be here.
Page 1 is all female.
Yes, yes, he's here.
What's his name?
Speak to that.
Ray Schaffner?
And,
Schaffner.
And her name is...
Yami Avila.
Yami Avila.
Oh, I thought you were here then.
I was on something else, but this was...
Okay. So wait a second. Okay, I got it. You're the
alleged victim.
Oh, got it. Okay. And what's
Judge, Miss Avril is president. I'm sorry, Miss Avila is president of the
female.
Her name is Yami
Avila.
Okay.
That's not you, right?
Yolanda Avril.
That's her right there. Am I correct?
Yes.
She's
No,
an
I
agent.
have Galante and Port Ryan.
We're not ready for Galante yet. Okay, so
Judge, Miss Avila has declined. I'm sorry. Miss Avila has declined the services of the public defender.
I understand. Ma'am, you've been charged with a domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. State, does she have any criminal record?
Judge, she had a DUI enhanced adjudication in 2011.
11 DUI. Okay. Sir, will you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Tell me your name, sir.
Ray Schaffner?
Okay, Mr. Schaffner. And how is it you're the boyfriend of 2 years, am I correct?
Correct.
Do you have children together?
We live together and I raise her children. I consider them my kids, yes.
It says here that she had been drinking alcohol, open hand slap. There was some dispute in the casino in Coconut Creek, caught on surveillance video. And
Are you on probation for anything? I don't bond or pretrial.
okay, anything you'd like to say? Let me ask you, how many kids does she have? How old are they?
3 years old, 14, and 18.
Okay, is she
Married,
employed?
single, or divorced?
Now, who's supposed to financially support the family?
Yes.
What type of work do you do?
Demolition?
Okay, and
How old are they?
let me ask you this, has there been any other
What's the name of the
acts of
company?
violence? Does she ever carry any guns or weapons with her? Anything you want to say?
Judge, we just asked for no victim contact. If there is any victim contact, it would be under state's objection.
Your Honor, that would be horrible if you did that. Nobody was more surprised than me when the police showed up. We were separate. Wasn't even a slap. It was just like, get out of my face. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to get out of your face.
Right.
We were waiting for a cab together. We were going to go home together. It would be horrible if you did no contact.
Okay, are you working on this?
I'm working with him, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Okay, do you own your own home?
Yes,
You do where? That is in Coral Springs?
correct.
Okay, state?
Florida.
No, I meant
Oh,
state.
I'm sorry.
State prosecutor.
Yes, Judge.
She's got a prior DUI in her hands. This one, there's alcohol involved in this. Do you suggest a bond?
Yeah, do we suggest a bond? Yes, Judge, whatever the standard bond would be on
There
this
is none.
battery.
There is no bond. I'm going to set her bond today at $2,500. Based on the level of violence, the court's concerned for the safety of the alleged victim. Now, sir, does she have somewhere else to stay for the time being?
No.
Are you in fear?
Not even a little bit. Your
No?
Honor.
Okay. Any guns in the house?
None.
No? Okay, I'll give her $2,500, but I'm going to, I want to address the alcohol issue. What do you think? Have any suggestions, Mr. Turkey, Mr. Bondsman?
We say no alcohol, Your Honor, while this is pending, if you can, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Your Honor, can I say something? Part of the problem last night was that she doesn't drink alcohol because of the DUI, and it just affected her. There's never been an issue with alcohol ever since the DUI.
Wait,
Huh?
DUI?
DUI. I'm sorry. Yeah, DUI. Yeah. There's been no issue, and last night was Mother's Day, and we haven't seen each other for a few weeks, and we drank
Why haven't you seen each other for a couple of weeks?
because I'm back and forth between New York and Florida.
He has a residence in New York and here, and he comes back. When he comes back, he stays in this residence, right, which he owns.
I'll allow contact. I'm just gonna order no alcohol, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Turkey.
All right, now we still have the other one from this morning that I was addressing, and that was the one where, I'm not sure what Eric did with it, but we already posted on the bonds, Your Honor, and then another one popped up.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, thank you. Go ahead, Mr. Turkey.
Yes, on James Scott Stewart, James Stewart Scott.
Is that on the docket somewhere?
It was, I believe it was on the morning docket, Judge.
On the morning docket? And what's the issue?
He's not 76 years old. I'm sorry, he's born in 1/17/92. He already came to the magistrate, and then when they were getting ready to release him, a new hold for the same similar charge came up.
What,
It's an ad charge, Your Honor, for burglary occupy, which carries a no bond, so the court has to set a bond on it.
do I have a police report on that?
Have you not, you had one, I'm
Can
sure.
you give, tell us what the name and the case number is on the new one that popped up?
Yeah, it's James Scott, SCOTT. Case number is 14-00-4211 CF10A. It's burglary, occupied dwelling, unarmed. And it was an ad charge. It's been in there since February 9th.
Dory, he was in on another burglary and you set that
Right,
bond?
and all those bonds were set, and then we posted all those bonds. He was county sentenced, he finished his county sentence, and then he adjusted the bonds. Set the bonds that were showing on the jail card, getting ready to walk out the door, and this popped up.
Steve, if I give you a BCCN number, can you pull it up?
Yes, Judge. I have the PC here.
We have the PC already, Your Honor.
Okay, I'm looking at the PC right here, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got that much. Okay, so State, does he have any priors?
Judge, he does have priors,
So he's coming back from prison.
right.
And when Mr. Durkee, he's coming back from prison, he hasn't gotten out of prison, and you're telling me they just added these on? Or is the other burglary something that happened recently?
Judge, I don't want to give you information I do not know. All I know is that he was already magistrated and everybody set bonds. And then when he was getting ready to release, this popped up and the judge, they said they'll send him back to magistrate and they have it.
Go ahead. James Scott.
The bonds that I've already posted were considerable though. It was a $10,000
James.
and a $500 bond and a $100 bond.
What's his date of birth?
His date of birth is 1/17/92. His middle name is Stewart.
So which case are you here on back there?
Your Honor, good afternoon. I'm here on a Patrick Hollinger. My name's Russell Burns on his behalf. It's just a driving on a
Hold up in
suspended.
just a moment, all right?
No problem, Judge.
His last name's Hollinger?
Hollinger, H-U-L-L-I-N-G-E-R.
Thank you.
Judge, if you'd like to give the court more time tomorrow morning, we can come back. Maybe it'll give everybody time to get everything in order. You can set it in. But he's been sitting for a few days with.
I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's reset it. How about tomorrow at 1:30?
What, 1:30?
Is that okay?
Okay. All right. I'll give everybody an opportunity to take
Yeah.
a look at it, see what they can do.
Will you talk to Mr. Linder again tomorrow about this?
Yeah, I will. He was supposed to have left a
I know.
message for her, but he didn't. Okay. Very good. We'll see you tomorrow at 1:30.
Sure. You're on Mr. Hollinger?
Yes, Judge. Patrick
charge?
Hollinger. Judge, I believe it's driving on a suspended license, and
Okay,
there was a
let me
warrant.
just-
Yep.
Pull it up here.
Do you have children? No. Do you work? Yes. Would you take okay?
Thank you.
How much was it worth to you?
I didn't mean to speak here.
You get assistance from the government, Social Security, and the Workman's Comp?
No.
Do you own any property, bank accounts, automobiles, tax bonds, market, city?
No.
0. Circle these nodes, these nodes, these nodes, and these nodes individually, press down hard. All the nodes individually, press down hard.
So now, I've got it right here. Mr. Hollinger, so you're charged with license suspended, and apparently
That's what happened, Judge. It was Judge Olga Gonzalez-Levine. Court date was missed, Your Honor, and as far as getting it resolved is concerned, I believe it may have been a strike 3 scenario where it could have habitualized it for 5 years, and that's what we're really trying to avoid. So, I use best efforts to stay in touch. And there was just that, I believe that one court date that was missed, and that's pretty much where it's at right now.
you gonna bond out?
I think the bond was $500, Judge. And
Right.
I think he has a court date set for next week back with Judge Levine. I was curious if it's possible, based on the nature of the charge, if an ROR was available or something to that
I can't
effect.
do
Otherwise,
that,
he'll be sitting.
Because there's a case, it's called the Matta case out of this court that I can't overrule Judge Olga Levine. I'm looking at his driving record. It appears that he has no driver's license. He just has an identification card, at least out of the state of Florida. But would you like a copy of his driving record?
That'll be fine, Judge.
I'm going to give you this one. This one's fresh today. And I'll just leave his bond at $500. And if he doesn't bond out, he'll see his judge. Either way, he's going to see his judge on May 18th, all right? 1:30?
Can I say one thing to him as well, Judge? And Mr. Hollinger, just so you know, I mean, it's usually get in contact with a bondsman and, maybe only have to post a portion of that.
Right.
And you'll be out.
Is there any way you could get in touch with my mother?
Yes, I will look to do that today for you.
All right,
No
thank
problem.
you.
And then I'll see you Thursday. I'll stay on, okay?
Awesome.
All right. Great. Your Honor, may I approach to get the record?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Are you on a bond or free trial on another case? No. Any cases? Prior felony? Are you listening? No. You don't listen before?
Sounds like somebody's got the giggles over there, Judge.
That's Kifa. You know? Gosh, Kifa. Kifa's completely, the wheels came off. All right. Ma'am, may I help you? Come on up.
Single, little divorce.
My husband, Amos Roberts Hudson.
Amos what?
Roberts Hudson.
Okay. You see, what's he charged with, you know? Is he?
Your Honor, he's at the Conti facility.
Amos Hudson Roberts.
Roberts Hudson, right?
Yes.
Is this 30-day or second look? Okay. Good. Ms. Kifa, is there anything, did you guys file on this?
I'm gonna check to see on his notes and stuff. 1 second, Your Honor. Yeah, but it's not even. No.
Does he?
Can I talk? Huh?
You can speak. You can hear.
I pre-signed the waiver, Your Honor, on April 9th.
I understand.
It's not filed,
Yes,
Your
sir.
Honor.
Okay, sir. Grand theft, fraud, counterfeiting.
Yeah. So either way. If there's no bond.
Make a quick note here, let me look at something.
No, you don't have the PC. It's
Okay. So, the state hasn't filed yet. Do you have an order? I'm gonna release him on his own recognizance. If you signed a waiver, I don't know, maybe that'll work. Maybe they'll come pick you up. ROR is hereby granted on Mr. Amos Roberts Hudson, 154532 CF10. It's hereby granted.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, you're ready to be, I think you're ready to be picked up. I'm not quite sure, but you'll, no? Okay, we'll see. Hereby
Well, may I speak?
granted. Just go ahead, ma'am.
As far as the Georgia hold, when he was arrested previously before, because this Georgia probation has been
Right,
terminated, so why is there a Georgia hold?
you got me.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know, have you talked to the people up in Georgia about this?
Actually, no.
Which city is that out of, do you know?
No.
Douglasville, Georgia.
Douglasville, Georgia. And you
Yes.
say you're no longer on probation, right?
No longer.
About 3 years ago, it was terminated, or 4, because my daughter's
2011, I believe.
You know what, you may want to call up Douglasville. Do you know an attorney down here or up there?
No.
Maybe you call Douglasville, call the clerk of the court up there, or call the city prosecutor or county, whatever it is, and maybe ask them if they could send you a document, or they could contact Broward County for you, the sheriff's office here, warrants division, and let them know that he's not on probation anymore so he can get out of jail.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, so.
You have to do a little of your own detective work, but you may be able to get it done, all right?
Okay.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thank
Your
you.
Honor,
Yes, sir.
I have one question, Your
Go
Honor.
ahead.
Even though if I signed the waiver and it been past the 30 days for the expedition, I still can't get released?
Yeah, no, sir, your 30-day clock would not start anyway at the earliest until today. I'm not even quite sure if it's going to start today, but it didn't start when you signed, I can tell you that, all right?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Marcia Bell? Ms. Bell, you're charged with a domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on Ms. Bell?
No prior.
No
Your
prior
Honor.
strike.
Okay. Mr. You have contact with the alleged victim? No? Okay, Mr. Miller, anything you want to say on behalf of this defendant?
Judge, I read this probable cause affidavit, and I wondered immediately, how did they get their information? It seems like the alleged victim in the case wasn't talking. He doesn't want to cooperate. He's not interested in her being arrested, and in fact objected to her being arrested. Other than that, Your Honor, she's been here for about a year. She works for an employment agency. She is on a lease. She's on the lease. She has $40 in the bank. She does have family that lives here in South Florida. She does have a place to stay separate from the alleged victim. That's her place, so he'll have to move out. And she's hoping her family will bond her out. We're hoping for an ROR, and that's it.
Ma'am, I'm gonna release you on your own recognizance, but I'm gonna order that you have no contact with Donald Taylor. Don't have any contact with him. Stay 500 feet from him at all times. You're not allowed to possess any guns or weapons while you're out. Do you understand, ma'am?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, ask him what I do about where I live.
Thank you, Judge. How do you get back where you live?
Yeah.
Brother, excuse me. What's this one for?
Scary. The next one.
Oh.
That's pretty scary.
May I see Gilland Averill? Gilland Averill?
Paul Ryan.
Paul Ryan, Your Honor.
Charged with battery, causing bodily harm, and then domestic violence related. State of their priors on Galande Averill.
There are sealed priors, and that's all, Judge, no others.
There's what priors?
Sealed? No priors.
Let me ask, are there, do you have contact?
I did. They don't want to press charges if they're not.
Okay, got it. Ms. Averill, how long have you lived down here in South Florida?
Over 20 years?
Are you currently employed?
Yes, sir.
What type of work is that, ma'am?
I'm working as a nurse's assistant.
Do you have money in the bank?
Not much.
Okay. Ma'am, I'm going to release you on your own recognizance, all right?
Thank you.
And I reading this, I realize how difficult, you have some issues on the home front. I hope you work through those, all right?
Thank you.
Okay. Do you have any other adult? Do you have any other children besides Tracy?
No, just one.
But is there anyone else living in the house besides you two?
Just two of us.
Okay. All right, ma'am. Ma'am, I'm not going to order no contact. I'm going to let you go back there, but just keep the peace, all right? Is there a gun in the house, ma'am?
No.
Just keep the peace, all right?
Yes.
Okay, remain calm, all right? Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Yep. Do you have the Spanish that rolled over from this morning?
Judge, we've got 5 Spanish speakers here at the main today.
Do you swear or affirm to translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English truthfully and to the best of your ability?
Yes, I do. Sylvia Orozco.
Okay. May I see Jan Solano Velandia?
Jan Solano
President of the
Velandia.
main.
Sir, you are charged with grand theft,
Señor, usted está acusado de robo en mayor cuantía,
fraud,
fraude
possessing tools for forgery and counterfeiting.
y posesión de herramientas para falsificar y cometer fraude.
State, this was from this morning. Do you have no criminal record?
El señor no tiene ningún antecedente.
Sir, how long have you lived in South Florida?
Señor, ¿hace cuánto tiempo vive usted en el sur de la Florida?
11 meses. Salí al 26.
1 month? Where were you living before that?
¿Usted cuánto dijo? ¿11 meses o dijo un mes?
11.
11 months.
Where were you living before this?
¿Dónde se encontraba viviendo antes de eso?
En
Antes de-
Tamarack.
¿Dónde?
Tamarack.
Tamarack.
Yes. Where were you living before South Florida?
Y antes de vivir en la Florida o en el sur de la Florida, ¿dónde vivía?
En Colombia,
Colombia.
Bogotá.
Do you have any money in the bank?
¿Tiene dinero en el banco?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
How much would you say you have?
¿Cuánto dinero diría usted que tiene en el banco?
Como 1000 algo, 1000. De 1000 a 2000.
Over 1,000, between 1,000 and 2,000.
All right. So the court is very concerned
Entonces el tribunal está muy
that you're
preocupado
involved in
que usted
ongoing
esté
criminal activity.
involucrado en una actividad criminal que continúa.
You allegedly tried to
Supuestamente se alega y se
commit
dice
a fraudulent
que usted
transaction
usted trató de cometer una transacción fraudulenta
in the Sawgrass Mills Mall
en el mall de Sogras
by using a fraudulent credit card
al utilizar una tarjeta de crédito fraudulenta
for a more than $2,000 purchase.
para una compra de más de $2,000.
The police also
La policía también
allegedly found 2 more fraudulent credit cards in your wallet.
también dicen que encontraron en su billetera otras 2 tarjetas de crédito fraudulentas.
The police searched your home
La policía hizo una requisa en su casa.
and also found that you had a machine
Encontraron que usted tenía una máquina
change his credit card numbers.
que cambia los números de las tarjetas de crédito.
Police also said that you have a laptop
La policía dice que también
that has a hacking program
tiene un computador que tiene un programa
which
que
loads
hace
credit
hackeo,
card numbers onto the re-encoder.
que recodifica las tarjetas de crédito.
The court is concerned
El tribunal
that you
está
lack ties to the community
muy preocupado en que usted no tiene lazos con la comunidad
and that these crimes are just the tip of the iceberg.
y que estos delitos son apenas la punta del iceberg.
The court's going to set your bond on count 1 at $5,000.
La fianza en el primer cargo son
Count 2 at
5,000,
$5,000.
el cargo número 2 son
Count
5,000
3 at $10,000.
y el cargo número 3 son 10,000 de fianza.
Total bond today will be $20,000.
Fianza total hoy día son $20,000.
You can bond out of jail.
Usted puede salir de la cárcel pagando fianza
Court will order you're not allowed to have anyone else's credit cards in your possession.
y el tribunal ordena que usted no tenga la tarjeta de crédito de nadie más en posesión suya.
Thank you.
Gracias, señor.
Ahora que me toca.
Huh?
¿Qué me toca?
Go ahead. Do we have any other Spanish speakers?
Yes, Judge.
Mauri Bayol.
What is your name, sir?
Señor, ¿cuál es su nombre? Señor, ¿cuál es su
¿Cómo se llama,
nombre?
señor?
Mauri Bayol.
He declined PD, Judge.
Repita su nombre en voz alta.
Mauri Bayol.
Mauri Bayón.
Escalona.
Bayola.
Bayol. Sí.
B-A-Y-O-N.
Spanish.
Escalona.
I wrote on there Spanish. Okay. Sir, you're charged with DUI.
La acusación que tiene es conducir bajo la influencia.
Court finds probable cause.
Se encuentra que sí hay una causa probable.
Sir, do you still live on 105th Terrace in Miami?
¿Todavía vive, señor, en la 105 Terras en Miami? ¿Todavía vive allí?
No, estoy viviendo aquí ahora en Norwest,
I'm living now in the Northwest.
16 Avenida,
15th
en
Avenue,
Norwest,
Northwest.
123
¿Cómo?
Terra. En 123 Terra, 12 Avenida,
12th
Miami.
Avenue.
What?
Sí.
Man, this is
Señor, tiene que acercarse más al micrófono para poderle entender y hable despacio y claro.
Sí, estoy viviendo ahora aquí en la 123.
We're not finding any paperwork.
Okay, it's Bayoll, page 13 of the morning docket. I'm trying to get him to write down this address.
His first name's Mark.
Sue, ask him to write down his address. Sue.
Sí, porque yo hace poco me mudé para ahí.
Señor, ahora, por favor.
Escalona.
Sir, I'm going to release you from custody today.
Señor, lo voy a dejar que salga de la custodia que tiene hoy día. Lo voy a dejar salir.
You only have 10 days to get a temporary driving permit at the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Tiene solamente 10 días para irse a conseguir un pase o un permiso para manejar temporal en el Departamento de Vehículos y Motores.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Good luck. Thank you. Okay, we have more. Español, por favor. No.
Entonces, pone los dos.
¿Cómo se llama, señor?
Osman Miranda.
Miranda,
Miranda.
Judge.
¿Cómo es su primer nombre?
Osman.
Osmar Miranda.
Page 9, Miranda Gonzalez.
So you're charged with operating a vehicle with no driver's license,
La acusación que tiene es conducir un vehículo sin la licencia,
driving with a suspended license,
conducir con una licencia suspendida
attaching a plate not assigned,
y ponerle una chapa que no está asignada a ese carro.
court, looking at your driving record right
Al
here,
mirar lo que es su récord de conducción que tengo aquí conmigo,
it shows you have no driver's license,
muestra que usted no tiene ninguna licencia de conducción
and the license that you do not have is currently suspended.
y la licencia que no tiene actualmente está suspendida.
You've been caught driving in the past with no driver's
Y
license.
se le ha encontrado que usted sale a manejar por ahí sin tener la licencia
Are
antes.
you employed, sir?
¿Está usted empleado, señor?
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
What type of work do you do?
¿Qué tipo de trabajo hace usted?
Restaurante.
Restaurant.
All right, so I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at 1,000, count 2
$1,000.
at 100.
$1,000 es el cargo número 1, la
Total
fianza.
bond's 1,100.
$100 es el cargo número 2, la fianza total es $1,100.
This is, you have on your driving record a failure to
Y tiene en su récord de
appear in
conducción
court.
una
You've been caught
falta
driving
de
in the past with no
comparecer
license.
ante la corte y se le ha hallado que anteriormente conduce sin licencia.
Thank you.
Gracias, señor.
Okay.
Gracias. Español, solamente español.
I have another one over here.
I need him over here. ¿Cómo se llama, señor?
Page 16.
Thank you. Page 16, Judge Sergio Pola.
Pola. Voy a Pola.
Okay.
Got it?
I need a back.
No problemo.
Oh, back in the back.
It's not the most efficient way to do it. I have to go through the whole stack every time. Okay.
I think they spread a little bit.
Sergio Pola.
How do you spell
Sergio
it?
Señor,
Pola, Pola.
¿cómo se letrea su apellido? Deletree su apellido.
P-O-L-A.
P as in Peter, O-L-A.
P-O-L-A. P-O-L-A. P-O-L-A.
I'll go through the entire stack for the second time. No, this is actually the third or fourth time because I had to do it.
It's probably typed on the bottom, Your Honor.
You know what's probably a better
It's
way?
upside down, Judge.
You know what's a better way? Probably tell us this. Can you name a couple other Spanish speakers now, so I can pick them up when I'm going through the stack every time? And
Sure. Anybody else solamente español? Anybody else? Habla español solamente.
Hold on, ask this dude here. What's his name?
Here, what is it?
Felipe.
Felipe. No, we're good. This is the last one, Judge.
His name is Paul.
Last one in the main. Pola Pola. He's next to Satchel and Abdo. Look for Satchel, Judge. You'll find him.
Pola, Pola.
This one's upside down in the stack, Judge. That's why you can't find it.
Kaleo, were you speaking? You from the Bronx, Benny from the Bronx.
Benny from the Bronx.
This is about the 8th trip through the stack, but I'll do it again. Hold on.
Yes, I took a prestige piece to nurses. What movie? That was in a movie.
Hold on. His name is Dean Stachel.
Sergio.
It's next to Satchel.
I got it. Okay. Mr. Pola,
Señor Pola Pola,
you are charged with possessing cocaine.
la acusación que tiene es posesión de cocaína.
Court finds probable cause.
El tribunal encuentra que sí existe la causa probable.
Defendant have a criminal record?
No, Judge.
No.
¿Qué antecedentes tiene?
Pola, how long have you lived in South Florida?
Señor Pola Pola, ¿hace cuánto tiempo que vive en el sur de la Florida?
11 años.
11 years.
Are you currently employed?
¿Está usted empleado actualmente?
Sí.
Yes.
What type of work do you do, sir?
¿Qué tipo de trabajo desempeña?
Hago remodelación de apartamentos, pisos, drywall. everything.
Remodeling, apartments, floors, drywall.
Okay, I'll release you today on your own recognizance.
Dejo en libertad bajo su propia
You have to go to
responsabilidad.
pretrial release today by
Que ir
tomorrow between 8 and noon.
mañana, entre las 8 de
The
la mañana.
gentleman right there will give you a map.
Entre las 8 de la mañana y el mediodía tiene que ir mañana a la oficina de
Drug tested every week.
libertad previa al juicio. Le van a hacer pruebas de drogas todas las semanas.
If you fail a drug test, if you fail a drug test
Usted
after
llega
this hearing,
a fallar una de esas pruebas de droga después de esta audiencia, lo van a rearrestar si falla las pruebas. ¿Me entendió? ¿Entendió?
Sí, sí.
Yes.
Sí, claro que sí.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. ¿Esta es la dirección?
You're still here.
A ver,
Something I
sí,
can
de la
do.
oficina.
Mañana.
A las
Sí.
8:30.
Sí, 8:30.
Okay.
Okay? Good luck.
Mañana. He is saying that he is going to go back there. So Georgia says if he's finished here, they're ready to come get him.
Okay. Well, it's kind of a gray area whether it's finished. Okay. Okay.
So what's going on here now?
There's nothing to do.
What's going on with the case?
Excuse me?
The case. What?
Hold on, we'll be right back. Hold on. Except for Spanish, man. Did you call Shane? Okay. Jason Kaufman, do you know his number? Attorney, is private attorney? Do we have Jason Kaufman?
I don't.
Okay, look it up and let me know, all right? Now, who is this defendant we have here?
Judge, this is Shazamo Dean on page 2 of your docket.
We'll do it right after this, all right?
And he has
Dean,
declined the services of the public defender.
Sir, you're charged with 2 counts of domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Do we have any priors on this gentleman?
No, Judge.
No?
No priors, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Mr. Dean, what do you do for work right now?
I'm a fire sprinkler pipe fitter.
How long have you lived here in South Florida, sir?
16 years.
Do you have money in the bank?
About 600.
Okay. You have family here in town?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I get in contact with the family. They're not afraid for their safety. They say it was all a misunderstanding.
Really? Well, it says here that the defendant was appeared to be heavily intoxicated, and the family appeared they were very upset. The family says that allegedly he shoved somebody in the family, I think the mother, and they said that the defendant has been drinking. This family said that he was drinking and he gets like this when he's drunk. And they said they didn't want him to go to jail, but there were witnesses that saw this defendant shove his wife. So apparently, sir, your family thinks you have a serious drinking problem, from what I can tell. Now, sir, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to set your bond based on these facts. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to set your bond on count 1 at let me see here. I'm going to set count 1 at $2,500, count 2 at $1,000. But I'm also going to order, sir, that you get a pretrial release. So you're going to go to pretrial release the following business day after you bond out of jail. Your bond's $3,500, but the next day, as soon as you walk out of jail, you have to go to pretrial release. It's an office right down the street from the jail. The gentleman next to you will give you a map. You're going to have a drug and alcohol evaluation. You're going to be tested for alcohol consumption every week. You're not allowed to consume any alcoholic beverages while you're on bond. Do you realize that, and do you understand that, sir?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to also order that I'm going to limit your contact with Miss Dean to telephone contact only. You're allowed to call her on the telephone. Other than that, you have to stay 500 feet from her at all times. That's where she lives, works, goes to school, anywhere in between. You're not allowed to possess any guns, any weapons, any firearms while you're on release. Thank you.
Okay?
Okay, so I gotta go there tomorrow.
Yeah, this is the entrance is right here. Okay, that's the front door. Go there.
Client for coffee.
If you get out today in time, go there. But if not, before noon tomorrow. Down the middle, please, out the door. Thank you.
Pat, there's 2 victims on there, right? See that?
On Shazamo Dean.
No, I don't have it, but I'll look for that. Okay.
Outside, sir.
Who is it? Philip Milano? Who's the client? Hi, Mr. Kaufman. Hi, may I speak with Jason Kaufman? Mr. Kaufman, Judge Hurley in first appearance. How you doing? Good. We've got a man here named Felipe Ruano who says you're the attorney on the case. So
I'm going to retain him.
it's a DUI. Which case? All right. State, does he have anything open right now?
Open? No, Judge. I don't believe he has anything open. He has priors.
Where's Felipe? You Felipe?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I have your attorney, Mr. Kaufman, on the telephone. Mr. Kaufman, do you want to go ahead and do it over the telephone? Okay, so your client's got a DUI, and I'm looking here at his driving record. He's got a pretty good driving record. So, state, any priors on him?
Judge, he had a possession of cannabis in 2013 withhold and a delivery of a controlled substance withhold also in 2013.
Okay, sir. I'm going to let your client bond out for $500. He does have priors. Okay, this bond's $500, sir. Just remind you only have 10 days to get a temporary driving permit. You can talk to Mr. Kaufman about that, all right? Thank you, Mr. Kaufman.
Okay.
Take care. Bye.
All right, you're good to go. Okay, outside.
We have a misdemeanor second docket. Can I take a look at it? Right there. Just give me a quick. Do you have rollovers from this morning, ma'am?
Okay.
Yellow cornered ones, DC ones with yellow corners. Could you hand those to me? Thanks. Those mean memos.
It's Monday. Mondays are weird.
Okay, may I see Robert Robinson?
Conti, Your Honor.
Yes.
Which Shade's number do we have?
Let me get that for you, Your Honor. It is 954-478-5079.
Yeah, Mr. Shade, how you doing? Good. We've got a guy here on a Hollywood case, sleeping on the sidewalk. Robert Robinson. We already appointed on him on something else? Right. Mr. What's count 1 and 2 on Mr. Robinson? Do we know?
I believe Mr. Robinson is only a lodging on property without permission, Your
Yeah,
Honor.
Mr. Robinson, you're here for sleeping on the public sidewalk, street. Do you have any comment about this, sir?
No, Your Honor, withhold of adjudication, court costs would be fine for Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson, would you like to resolve your case today? You could plead no contest. It's over with today.
Yes, sir. No contest.
Do you understand we're not going to have a trial? It's wrapped up right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to accept out a withhold adjudication. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you.
How about Jerry Vaughn?
Your Honor, I do have a comment on Jerry Vaughn. I'm sure we all recognize Mr. Vaughn here.
Where's Jerry Vaughn? I will be candid with everyone. Mr. Vaughn has been in here since I've been a judge so many times for the same public drunkenness, open containers that the court could not possibly keep track of it.
It's quite a lengthy list.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Vaughn. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to appoint an attorney to represent you. Your bond's $100. All right, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck. Thank you. Mr. Shade, I'm going to appoint you on this, all right? Stand by one moment, Mr. Shade. How about David Laura? It's another person who's been in here a bit. David Laura.
Good morning, Judge.
Hi, Mr. Laura. You have a misdemeanor warrant for open container of alcohol. Count 1, riding a bike without a light. How do you feel about Mr. Laura?
I know Mr. Laura, Your Honor. He's a frequent violator. I asked that the offer be 15 days Broward County Jail or appoint Mr. Shade.
Mr. Laura, would you like to plead out your case today to 15 days, or I'll appoint an attorney, and that'll be the end of it. You know, and you'll have $100 bond.
I don't want to do 15 days, Judge.
Okay, so your bond's $100. Are you working at this time?
No.
Do you have money in the bank?
No.
I'll appoint Mr. Shade to represent you. Good luck, sir.
Oh, what's going to happen now?
Good luck. Thank you, Mr. Shade. We're done.
All my belongings are outside, John. My belongings are outside and my bike.
Good luck, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge. You have a good day.
Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. That's so good. Oh, my God.
All right. Robert Humphrey.
Oh, my God.
Humphrey is present at the main, Judge.
Mr. Humphrey? So you're charged
Yes,
with
sir.
domestic battery. The court finds probable cause. Are there any priors on Mr. Humphrey?
Yes, Judge, in 2015, and no valid DL withhold, 2007, Berg dwelling adjudication, possession of drug paraphernalia adjudication, 2003, possession of cannabis adjudication, and 99, possession of cocaine withhold and possession of cannabis withhold.
Got it. Got it. Okay, Mr. Miller, anything you'd like to add? So was there contact?
Judge.
Hold it. Let me find out. Was there contact with the alleged victim?
Yes, she says she does not want to press charges.
Okay, got it. Victim is does not want to press charges. Go ahead, Mr.
Yes, Judge. Mr. Humphrey's a lifetime resident of South Florida. He's been at the same address for more than 20 years. He works at Bonefish Grill. He's been there for 3 years. He works on the grill, or actually working the grill.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but there's a distinction there that needs to be brought out. Go ahead.
I hope I cleared that right up.
Okay. If you worked on the grill, go ahead.
Yep. He has one 9-year-old child, strong family ties. He's got about $50 in the bank. Does not own any real estate. Does have a place to stay separate from the alleged victim while this is pending. Hopes that his family will bond him out. He wants the court to know that he volunteers to coach youth football. He's been doing that for 18 years, and he's just now starting to volunteer with high school football. What school?
South Broward High School, where I graduated from.
There you go, South Broward High School. Go Bulldogs.
Okay. A witness observed this defendant allegedly striking someone with closed fists several times against her will. Both doors of the vehicle opened. Miss Smith, her name is Latrice Smith, was on the ground. The defendant was allegedly kicking her, striking her with fists in the face. Let me see, her face was bloody. And, all right. Both parties allegedly had been consuming alcohol. And, but EMS did respond to treat her for injuries. Okay. Sir, you do have a prior burglary, no DL. The court's gonna set your bond today at $5,000. Based on the level of violence, the court's concerned for Latrice Smith, her safety, the level of violence. You're not allowed to have any contact with Ms. Smith. Don't call her, don't text her, don't email her. Stay 500 feet from her at all times. That's where she lives, works, goes to school. Anywhere in between, you're not allowed to possess any guns, any weapons, any firearms while you're on release. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Casimir?
You see, Sedoin Casimir.
President, the main judge?
Domestic battery, tampering with evidence. Court finds probable cause. Do we have any,
Judge, he has a 2014 domestic battery that looks like it may be pending, as well as a null pros battery in 2011.
do you know whether that's open or not?
I'm checking right now, Judge. Sorry. It is pending, Judge, in front of Judge McHugh.
What's the case number?
The case number is 14-14696-MM10A.
Do you know who the alleged victim is on that case?
The alleged victim, Judge, is Violene Lewis.
Okay. On this case, the alleged victim is Violene Lewis on this case. So, and I'm sure there was a stay-away order on that one, but in any event, sir, are you currently employed?
Judge, Mr. Casimir is disabled. He's been living in South Florida for 21 years. He's been at the same address for 3. He does have a 22-year-old daughter he's putting through college in Washington, D.C. He has strong family ties, some money in the bank, no real estate, and I'm not sure who's going to bond him out.
Okay, sir. Sir, the court's going to set your bond today. Count 1 at $5,000, count 2 at $1,500. Court will revoke your bond on 14-14696 MM10. The court will order you have no contact, directly and indirectly, with Violene Lewis, directly and indirectly. You'll be held without bond. You have an order to that effect.
Sure, Your Honor. Yes, Judge.
Thank you. Merci. Baron Bequero. Baron.
Medloan, Judge, reset.
I'm going to go ahead and send this right to the hopper, send this to the division, and then it'll come back around when he gets rearrested. Or when he comes back, it has to come back. Yeah, this goes with this. This one, just send it right to the division. It'll come back to you when the guy comes in. That's that. And now Lionel Joseph.
Judge, I think you dealt with him this morning, Mr. Ferrante's case.
Okay, I got everybody talking at the same time here. Where is...
Judge, you handled this
I understand.
case this morning.
Is he here?
Mr. Ferrante's case.
Paul Ryan, he's in
No,
court, Your Honor.
Got it, I understand. Okay, count one, the court has found and is stipulated to by the defense. Count one, proof evident, presumption great. Defendant will be held without bond. That's a no bond on count one. Count two, domestic battery. Court's going to set that bond at $7,500. Count three, 1,000. Probation violation, no bond on count. On the last count. The court will order no contact with Aaron Brinson and Tiffany Bradley, directly and indirectly. Stay 500 feet from both of them. There you go. Let's see, Michael CZAJA, Zeha. Sir, you have two traffic matters, warrants for them, 500 per count, thank you. How about Gary Childers? Oh, you know what, that was a MO from this morning we missed, darn it.
Mr. Childers is present at the main, Judge.
Count two's is count two an MO? No, they're both MOs.
Yes, these are Fort Lauderdale cases, Judge.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do, sir. I'm going to go ahead and reset your cases for tomorrow, Tuesday p.m. All right? Thank you. Your bonds are going to be 200 until then. Thank you, sir.
There you go. We'll see you tomorrow.
Jovaz Smith, Anthony DiArmas, Ezekiel Diaz.
Judge, Mr. Smith is present in the main. He is interested in resolving this case if the court is so inclined.
Okay, give me a moment, sir.
Just want to point out to the court that he has a status conference according to the docket.
Where are we at, Your Honor?
We're on
Next Friday.
Jovaz or Arsenio Smith. So I'm going to let you bond out. You have multiple pages of failing to appear in court, and you don't have a driver's license.
Judge, go ahead, whoever.
So it's a no bond hold, sir. Thank you.
Judge, I just wanted to point out to the clerk, we're going to keep him in jail for 2 weeks on a no valid DL because he has a no bond hold and a court date next Friday. Friday from next.
Okay. All right. I think he failed to show up in court. Let me look here.
I understand that, Judge, but it's a no valid DL and it's 2 weeks in jail at $117 a day.
Yes, sir. Thank you. How about Anthony DiArmas? Excuse me, sir, you're going to have to move to the side, Mr. Smith.
I'm sorry, Judge, forgive me. Mr. Smith has declined the public defender. He wants to represent himself.
Okay.
Now, have at it.
Sir, you're being held without bond right now. You're failing to show up in court, all right?
All right, but mister, I had did a request for him, but I guess it never went in. I did a request for him.
Okay. Request for what?
A request to get my court date rescheduled because I had a previous court date that I had to go to a trial. I had a trial to go to before while that court date was going on, and I asked them to get it rescheduled, but I never got a warrant.
Right.
Or
Well,
I never got a
court. You missed court February 12th of 2015. So there's been quite a while for you to reschedule it for court, and it doesn't appear that you've done it. So you'll see your judge in the coming days. We're done. We're going to move on to the next case. Thank you. Anthony DiArmas.
Your Honor, North Broward. He's medical reset, please.
We're going to pass it right through. Those are two misdemeanors. Those are $250 per count. Thank you.
Judge?
Yes, sir.
I spoke with the attorney for Mr. DeArmas this afternoon. She was wondering if we could set him in front of Lerner Wren either tomorrow or Thursday, and
Well,
if
I'm
the
not
court
sure
could
that-
order a mental health screen.
I'm not sure that I can necessarily get him over there today or tomorrow. I mean, tomorrow or the next day, but I can sign an order for sending it over there. So,
Well, I guess he's got or had cases, or this case was. I'm not sure, but if we can get him in front of Lerner Wren tomorrow or Thursday, and if the court would please order a mental health screen for him.
I will. Who's his attorney, sir? Do we know?
It's Michka Bavandi.
Ezekiel Diaz.
President, the main judge, his attorney is Ann Blanford. I emailed her this afternoon, let him know that Mr. Diaz was present in court this morning. I do have a phone number if you wish to call.
She's the attorney on this case.
According to the clerk's computer, she is.
What's her name?
Ann Blanford.
What's her number? Do you know?
954-761-7201.
May I speak with Miss Blanford, please? Miss Blanford? Okay, well, thank you very much anyway. Okay. All right, sir. You have count 1, 2, 3, and 4 felony warrants, no bond. Count 5, violating probation, no bond. Immigration hold, count 6, no bond. Thank you. Messi Luis
Thank you, Judge.
Polino.
Good luck. Polino's president, the main.
Sir, violating probation, no bond. How about Horatius Brown, Donze Bannister, Samuel Galindo, and Robert Lorenz?
Are you Brown? Yes, sir. This is Mr. Brown,
Brown
Judge.
violating probation, no bond. Donze Bannister.
Go ahead, down the middle. Okay.
Sir, violating probation, 2 counts, no bond, Mr. Bannister.
Are you Bannister? This is not Bannister. Who's Bannister?
He's scratching his neck or something, I don't know.
He's telling you he's not Bannister,
Oh,
Judge.
I thought he was scratching his neck, sorry about that.
Who's Bannister? Are you Bannister? There you go. This is Donze Bannister.
Okay. Mr. Bannister, sir, violating probation, 2 counts, no bond. Thank you.
Thank
How
you,
about
Judge.
Sam Galindo?
No bond, sir. How you doing?
What'd you say?
No bond. I already know. I'm sorry, sir. Go
All right,
ahead.
thank you. Have a nice day. All right.
Thank you.
Robert Lorenz.
Age 17.
Okay. Where is Robert Lorenz? Do we have Robert
They're
Lorenz?
showing medical loan, Judge. I guess it's a
Well,
reset.
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send it right to the division. 350, no bonds on 254. How about Victoria Pierre Lewis, Lindsay Koch, Ed? Okay, there you go. Excuse me? Yes. Bond posted on.
Pierre Lewis bonded.
Got it.
Coach, North Broward.
Ma'am, you're charged with possession of PVP, also known as flakka, quick finds probable cause. Do you have any criminal record on this?
No criminal history in Florida, Judge.
You sure?
Lindsay Coach.
Interesting. It looks like she does, but
2008 possession of a
I know. Okay. Anything out of the ordinary?
Don't matter.
Ma'am, were you working before you were arrested?
No, sir, I'm on disability.
Do you have any money in the bank, ma'am?
About $500 from my disability for this month.
Okay, and how long have you lived down here in South Florida, ma'am?
Around almost 5 years.
Okay, who's going to help bond you out today?
I've called somebody. I'm not sure if they're doing it or not.
Ma'am, I'm going to raise your bond today based on your criminal record, the facts of the case. Allegedly, you're shooting yourself up with flakka, PvP. It's extremely dangerous. Court's concerned about your health, but also based on your criminal record. Your bond today will be $3,500, ma'am. All right, and you can bond out of jail. Thank you. Okay, Ed Saul, Daniel Flores, Nikhil Singh, and George Sands.
Judge, Mr. Saul is present at the main. He is interested in resolving the case if the court is so inclined.
Mr. Saul, trespassing. Sir, would you like to plead no contest?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So I'm just going to ask that when you get out of jail, you don't go back to that mobile gas station, all right? They don't want you hanging around there, okay?
All right, sir.
All right, how do you plead to trespassing? No contest?
No contest.
Okay, I'll withhold adjudication. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, Judge.
How about Daniel Flores?
Flores, he bonded, Judge.
Release.
He bonded, that's what I'm told.
How about Nikhil Singh?
Singh. He's present at the main, Judge.
Sir, petty theft. Court finds probable cause on Singh. And allegedly picked up the arrestee at the beach in Fort Lauderdale, drove him out to West Commercial and State Road 7, $37. This is, he said that he did not want to pay for the cab ride and refused to pay the money for the cab ride. He said he was extremely drunk and argumentative. Are there any...
I have none in Florida, Judge.
Can you check that out? No? Yeah, I know he does have another prior though. Singh, what do you do for work right now?
I build office cubicles.
Okay. Do you still live on 75th Avenue in Tamarack?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to release you on your own recognizance. You'll have to come back to court. Don't take a cab home, all right, sir? Just get a ride, all right? Thank you.
Thank you.
How about George Sands?
Bonded.
Bonded, Judge.
Got it.
Wilkinson. Rancher.
That dude went outside already. Like, killed her.
Eddie Rancher.
Medical reset.
Okay. 1:30 on Tuesday.
Kills. This last guy 11.
Narain Kiyosam
North Broward, Judge. North Broward.
North Broward, Your Honor.
Leroy, come on.
Sir, you are charged with a battery and resisting arrest. The court finds probable cause. See, do we,
Prior stuff?
yeah.
2008, he had a felony, criminal mischief, withhold, resisting without violence, withhold, and DWLS withhold.
Sir, you're currently employed?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me?
Yes, sir.
What type of work do you do?
Chef.
You're a chef? Do you have money in the bank?
All my belongings is with my friend. When I got arrested, my friend took all my belongings.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to let you bond out based on your criminal record, the facts of the case. $1,000. Don't return to the Seminole Classic Casino. You're not allowed to have any contact with Joseph Yoon Chan. Thank you. Merci. Leroy Farmer. Theo Lawson.
Judge, I don't
Farmer's
have,
present at the main, Judge.
I don't have a probable cause affidavit for him on Mr. Farmer.
For count 1.
That's the violation, right?
Let me just look at. Here you go. Okay, we're gonna skip, who was that last one? The one I gave you. Farmer, you can have a seat. We'll be right back with you, all right? Where's Theo Lawson?
He's North Broward, he refused.
Petty theft, count 1, committing a...
Judge?
Yes, go ahead.
Count 3. I could not find that case on Odyssey, either by name or number.
Theo Lawson.
Does this defendant have any priors?
Yes, Judge. He has multiple priors. Let me just pull the page up. Judge, in 2000, sorry, the computer's freezing. In 2013, he had a possession of cocaine adjudication, petty theft adjudication, grand theft adjudication, uttering a forged instrument adjudication, 2012 resisting without violence adjudication, 2009 contempt of court adjudication, withhold, 2009 ag assault, Leo adjudication, grand theft adjudication, reckless adjudication, LSA adjudication, possession of cocaine adjudication, possession of drug paraphernalia, trespass, 09 petty theft adjudication, 2008 fleeing and eluding and resisting without violence, both adjudications, petty theft adjudication.
Okay. So, state degree 140124.
So count 3 is not his.
I'm not finding it either, Judge.
Wait.
Well, count 1 and 2 are clearly for magistrate. Yep. Count 3 probably is not. Count 4 is an out-of-county hold.
Is it possible count 3 is sealed and that's why we can't look at it?
I can't imagine he would be able to seal his record from a 2014 case with his criminal record, but okay.
Well,
ROR, count 3, count 1, the court's going to set his bond at $2,500. Count 2, the court's going to set his bond at $2,500. Based on his 5 prior thefts, the facts of the case, the alleged got into a fight with loss prevention. Thank you. How about Leroy Farmer?
Main jail, Judge.
Sir, lewd and lascivious act on a victim from 12 to 16 years old, and count 2 and 3 are violating probation. Count 1, your bond's going to be $10,000. 2 and 3, no bond. Court's going to order you no contact, directly or indirectly, with the alleged victim. And I don't have her initials, but no contact with her directly or indirectly. All right, sir, thank you.
All right. Good luck, Mr.
Messi,
Farmer. Mickey
Miguel
from
Caleo,
Brooklyn.
Steve Ortiz, Odian Satchel, and Emil Abdo.
This is Mr. Caleo, Judge.
I think Caleo's bonded. Just give me a moment.
Go page 16.
Yes. Allie, A-Signatures bonded him out.
There you go. Good luck. You've been bonded. You're going to be getting out soon.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Judge. Thank you,
Yes,
sir.
Steve Ortiz.
Bonded.
Got that.
Yeah.
Odian Satchel.
Bonded.
How about Emil Abdo?
Bonded. I'm trying to figure out how many different ways I can say bonded.
Messi, Celso Melendez, Claude Dumont, and Daniel Davies.
You took care of Melendez already.
Okay. Melendez right here. There you go.
Dumont bonded?
Claude Dumont bonded?
No. Melendez bonded.
No.
Apparently.
Was he?
Melendez bonded.
I got Melendez.
He bonded.
Hold on. Somebody named Dumont bonded.
Did Dumont bond? Yes. Okay, Davies is a medical reset.
Okay, so what are we going to do on Dumont?
He bonded, Judge.
Bonded.
Oh.
Take care of it.
Okay, what about Daniel Davies?
Medical reset.
Set him for Tuesday p.m. You know, I write notes on here, so if you get behind, you just need to look at my note. There you go.
I was in court a week ago, and he gave me a $25 bond.
Okay. Who do you have right here, sir?
This is second look, Mr. Jackson, Judge. I'm not sure what
Tony Jackson. Okay, sir, hold on one moment. We'll pull you right up.
Grab him down here.
Yeah.
There's an open drug case right now, Mr. Tony Jackson, and
I didn't get no misdemeanor notes. I only got the felony. Yeah, you only gave me the felony.
Yeah, it's just some felonies. It's all right.
Probably as much as today. Right now, about 20. Okay. 25. All right. Yeah, nothing else like that.
just give me a quick
Have we resolved this today?
Now, what I'm going to do is, you want to plead no contest to driving without a driver's license?
Yes, sir.
Case is over with today. You're not going to come back to court. You're not going to have a trial. It's wrapped up right now. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm going to, how do you plead to this, ma'am?
No contest, sir.
Sir, sorry. How do you plead?
No contest,
Okay,
sir.
I'll withhold adjudication. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And we're clear for the main.
Now, what's this, a correction?
Yes, Your Honor, that's just the counts. So they just need you to say it on the record that,
Granted on Brooking? Just redo it, granted ROR?
correct.
Jackson, Tony Jackson. It's on it's a second look. On a misdemeanor. Okay, so I'm gonna correct this. Nunc pro tunc to 5815. This is on Jonathan Brooking, 154284 CF10. There you go. Okay, now, how about Adesh Prasad?
North Broward, Your Honor. Good morning, Your Honor. How are you doing today?
Okay, hold on. Prasad, give me a moment, sir.
Yes, sir.
Two-part batteries of trespassing. Sir, I'm going to send your case to your division judge. Thank you very much, Mr. Prasad.
Is there any way I can resolve my case today, sir?
No, sir, not today. Thank you. Here's your docket right here.
She looks filled out. Really?
They can't handle him. It's my son's kid.
Oh, yeah.
Can't handle Hermie. Can't handle it.
Okay, so we're done with the misdemeanor docket. No, we're on the felony docket now. We took care of that. What about Robert
So they got it easy.
Anahas?
So today she called again. They couldn't, like, can I come over? I'm like, come.
Robert Anahas.
Conti.
How old are they?
My son is 30.
Okay. Okay. We should be okay. We'll be fine. How many?
I have 4 kids. But age.
Okay. My mom had me at 28, 24, and she like talks about it like, oh yeah, it's young. It's like 1. Then you have the second one 5 years later. Like, you were fine.
Okay, is this a 30-day on Anahas? Is this a, it is?
It's not gonna be, it's not filed, Your Honor.
No?
Not to ROR.
Okay, Mr. Anahas, we're going to release you today on your
Thank
own
you.
recognizance, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, hold on one moment. Just give me a quick moment here. Okay, sir, thank you. You're going to be released to ROR, all right?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Or whichever.
Yeah, they do understand.
Okay. What about Guillermo Menezes?
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Conti.
Yes, sir.
ROR, Your Honor. It's not filed.
Sir, you're going to be released on your own recognizance today, all right?
Thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. There you go. I think that's a wrap, am I correct?
I believe so, Judge.
Okay, that's a wrap, everyone. We're out from 2:35. See everyone back here tomorrow morning at 8:30 sharp. Until then, we are out. Thank you.